Hey, it's Aquila Mariyah here, and today I'm going to be discussing what you should read.
I like to sit back and watch a tree grow. I like the way they think it's all growth, not an ego. I wish that you could speak to these motherfuckers.
If you're new to my channel, my name is Aquila Mariyah, and I'm a mindset coach. I feel it's extremely important for you to shift your mindset from a negative one to a more positive one. Make sure you go ahead and give the video a thumbs up for the algorithm so that way it can reach more people. So you may not enjoy reading because you're not necessarily reading books that actually speak to you, books that actually intrigue you, and that may be why you just don't like reading books. And I don't blame you. I really didn't like reading growing up either, and that is because I was being forced to read certain books. In middle school, it was like To Kill a Mockingbird. I don't think I even read the book. I did fail the class, but we're not gonna get into that. And then in high school, it was, I don't know, they forced us to read these books and they were extremely boring to me. Then as I got older, I realized that there are a lot of books that I've read that I don't remember the names, but I truly enjoyed them. I remember one that I did read in school that I actually enjoyed, and I remember I used to read it to my cat, a child called It. And that book, I was like in shock the whole time that I was reading that. If you haven't read the book, oh my gosh, like, how have you not read it? It was a page turner for sure. It was so messed up, so I think that's why. But there are other books that I've read that I've actually really enjoyed that are fiction, but again, I don't remember those names. I know that Jodi Picoult is one of the authors that I do enjoy reading of fiction, and everything else is self-help. Now, I'm not saying that, oh, you don't enjoy reading because you're not reading self-help books. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that you need to try out different books in different categories, different genres, and see which books really grab your attention. My sister, she reads all the time, but her books are mostly fiction, and I think it's like sci-fi. I'm really not sure, but we definitely have different tastes when it comes to books. Mine is more so, I'm like looking at my little bookshelf here. It's like this big. But mine are mainly self-help. I do have a couple in there where one is like business, and then one is like a children's book, Junie B. Jones, because I was practicing my Spanish, or I am practicing Spanish. But self-help is what made me want to read more and more. Don't get me wrong, I have read self-help books where I was just like, I'm not really into this. Try out different books, see which ones you actually enjoy, and read those kinds of books, but branch out. If you do read a book that is fiction and you're just like, oh, like I don't enjoy this, I must not like fiction, that might not be the case. Go on YouTube and watch different book reviews. There are people out there that are discussing books, and you can easily see if you will enjoy it or not based on that. I just really enjoy reading, and as I said in my last video, if you didn't see it, go check it out. The link will be in the description below. But I was discussing benefits of reading, and there are so many benefits of reading. Like, it has an impact on your memory and your vocabulary, so definitely go check out the video. I like self-help because I feel like I'm getting something out of it, like immediately, not just like watching a movie, but like through a book. Do you know? So I like that I can learn from these books. I've read books in different genres like biography, fiction, and self-help. I don't know if you remember the book My Sister's Keeper. Such a good book. I was a little sad that the movie didn't really match what I pictured when I was reading the book, but I thought it was also cool that it had like 2 different endings. Try different things, try different books, and take recommendations into consideration. Some books that I recommend, if your mother died, I really enjoyed the book Motherless Daughters, and that is by Hope Edelman. It's a really good book, and it's her interviewing different people who are motherless, and she speaks on different age groups, the different circumstances that they were in. Also, I just started Jay Shetty's book, Think Like a Monk, and I'm getting gems already, so if you haven't gotten that book, go get it. I definitely recommend Michelle Obama's Becoming book. It shows you that you can come from such a small area and such a small house and a small life and really grow into somebody in the White House. She also discussed her opinion on politics and you're able to see her grow into herself, because she at one point wasn't sure if she wanted to continue to be a lawyer or if that was like really fulfilling for her. So then she started doing more work that was more fulfilling and just branching out and trying new things. So it was very inspiring. I definitely recommend. I'm going to create a video where I go more in depth with the different books that I have read. But like I said, they are more self-help books than anything. And some books I don't actually have. So I don't know if I'm going to discuss those ones just because I won't have it here to show. But I've thrown away a really good book, Pussy, A Reclamation. It's a very empowering for women, so definitely go check out that book. I really enjoyed it, but it wasn't the best out of the books that I had, and I was traveling on my bike in Puerto Rico and I had to let go of some things, and it was a pretty thick book, so that means it had some weight to it. So I had to let it go. If you didn't check out my video on when I was traveling on my bike in Puerto Rico, go ahead and check it out. It'll be in the description below. I am going to discuss deeper into the books that I have really enjoyed reading and have had an impact on who I am today. Don't write off reading. Try different books. Don't give up. And also don't waste your time on books that you're just not enjoying. If you're struggling to read the book, just move on to a different book. Maybe your future self will be able to read the book, maybe not, but don't continue to waste your time on a book that you're just not enjoying. Even if you did waste time or use time to read the first chapter and you're just like, oh my gosh, like that was a struggle to get through, I'm not enjoying this. Don't keep reading it. You don't have to. If you're not in school, sorry, if you're in school, I really don't have a say so. But if you're not in school, don't force yourself to read it. Move on to a book that you can actually enjoy, so that way you don't have a nasty taste in your mouth about reading, because reading is so much fun. You can learn so much from so many different people, and you can watch a movie by reading a book, and it's like your own imagination that is creating pictures of these people in these books. So I definitely recommend that you read different genres and try to read at the very least 10 minutes a day. It's a bonus if you can read 30 to 40 minutes a day. A lot of successful people read daily, and I'm talking about read like 30 minutes plus a day. So there's an association with reading and success. I highly recommend you look into it, because it can create a difference in your life. It has created a difference in my life, and I literally went from somebody who slept and like in school, like I would put my head on the table and hold the book underneath the desk and just sleep. And every once in a while I would wake up and turn the page. So I went from one of those people to a person who reads every morning and every night now. So don't write it off. Try different books, different genres, and don't continue to read a book that you're just not enjoying. There's no point in wasting your time. If you are new to my channel, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time that I upload a video. Also, if you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button for the algorithm so that way it can reach more people. I hope you have a positive, blissful day or night whenever you're watching this. Thank you so much for your support. Always remember to be love, be peace, be positive, spread love everywhere you go, and always, always be you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Not an ego. I wish that you could speak to these motherfuckers.